It's a nice place you got there, George.
Oh, it's standing well, man. Maria, we'll have dinner at 12:45, yeah? Thank you, Mr. George. Oi, welcome, man, to another episode of Be Real. We got Hero in the building. The reason why I brought you out, Hero, is because I feel like you're going to give me gems that none of the others can because of the industry you're in and what you've come from. Now, for those of them at home who don't know who you are, I'd like you to tell them, who is Hero?
I'm an actor. I'm lucky that my parents are in the industry, so I feel like it was one of them ones where I always kind of had the opportunity there. Probably done over like 200 auditions that I haven't got. And then I bagged a role in a film called After, that's based on a series of books that already had like a big following. And it's a franchise, so we made like 4 films now, getting offers for other things, and yeah, man, it's going well. So that's the story in a nutshell.
When we do B-rolls, I break it down into 4 letters,
Yeah.
R-E-A-L. Now the first letter I was going to go was R, and it was rehearsal. What is the rehearsal part of the process?
Do you know what, it's one of them things, man, when people say to me like, how can I be an actor, or like, can I be an actor, or like, I've got friends who are like, I think I could do that, bro. I tell everyone, like, everyone can be so good at acting, because we do it naturally. Like, you might lie a bit to your parents when you're young, or to your friends, even if it's a white lie, or you might lie a lot. Everyone can be so good at acting, because we do it naturally, like, but in any capacity you're still acting in some sort of shape or form. So I'm lucky that I had the opportunity from having, as I say, like, parents and family in the industry. But my advice for other people who don't have that, if you just get a bag of friends together, or even one friend, go to a local drama thing, anything, you just need one person, or even on your own. Google a monologue or a little short film, or write your own, and literally just rehearse it, do the lines.
We play football, so we train all that week. And it doesn't mean that our preparation means that we're guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
So you can rehearse all those scripts, you can do all the monologues, but how do you actually handle the failure?
I used to do auditions for the day of school. Like, my mum used to say, come to audition. I'd be like, nah, she'd be like, it's on the school day. I'd be like, all right, cool. So I kind of had a foundation built up of not really feeling like it's the end of the world if I don't get this. So now later, when I have a role I really want, I feel like I've still somewhat got that. So I feel like just knowing that it's a cliche, but it's a good one. It's like the L's, you know, L's not a loss, it's a lesson and all of that. Every audition I've done has been my practice. I've never gone through like acting training. So all of those failed auditions, ironically, are what got me the one that I did get. But the other thing is, if I don't get a role, I can say that's not for me. If someone licks it top bins, you can't be like, oh, that shot weren't for me. You know what I mean?
Talk to a man that's been Hogwarts, man, listen to
This looks like Hogwarts. G hasn't just asked me as a random person, popped up to like, I've come out and seen Chris and G and Drew at, where was it, Crep Select in Lewisham, because me and my boy Morgs, who's here as well, Morgan, we used to just watch the videos and love it, and just be creasing at this guy's alter ego and fucking like, loving the content.
When you're doing modelling, you're doing acting, you're not actually being Hero, you're becoming somebody else.
I've got a couple of boys in Top Boy. Big up Josh, plays Kieran. When Top Boy comes out, I like wait to watch it longer than I should, because it means so much to me. I love to see like good content come out of London with a London-based storyline and so much great young actors in it, that when I watch that one, I'm like, I can't watch this when I'm on my phone. I need to sit down and watch it. So that's definitely something I would love to be involved in. Game of Thrones, I just love that show. I think it's just in its own caliber.
Storyline is
so. You know what's funny though, yeah? Game of Thrones would be disappointing. You start one episode and they cut his head off.
But that's why I like, don't mug me up.
You know it. They got Sean Bean, they took him out the foot, like.
Because the thing is, yeah, let's not lie, yeah.
But this is why we love it, because anyone can get it. It's a different crib, bro.
Yeah, we've got 2 of those.
Okay, bless. Yeah, sorry, we're gone.
Okay. Right. Penalty challenge. I'm sure you've seen it before. Best of 5.
I don't give a shit. You know how to whistle, right? I'll try. I've seen you on them beaches. No, whistling at girls that don't want to know. They all whistle because they don't want to know you, Morgs. Alright, they ignore that whistle, Morgs. Go on. Told you they don't like you. It's the bars.
He said 11 aside against the Dodds. He's laughing.
The botter's friend.
Hey, sometimes you might get one thing's number. It gets like that.
Done all the interviews and now it's time for the roasting and he's just hitting you.
I lie.
Get your friend then.
I'll go same corner again.
Do it. Twat.
Hey, hey, and guess what? The 3 out of 10 said, oh, do you know what? I got a dip.
Easy.
Oh goodness me. This guy knows if he goes early, I'll dink him. That's why he never goes early.
He's petrified of it. He's petrified of it.
Petrified of what? Round done.
Hey, his top's the same colour as the ticks when he sent the message.
You ain't gonna get it. It's a double barrel one. Exit plan.
I think the older you get, almost in a way, you get more interesting because you've got more life experiences, your face is weathered from life. And I don't think you necessarily need one as much as you do with sport, but to answer the question regardless, there's so many more things I want to do than just act. And it's sad but true that money makes money, and I love acting, I always want to do it, but I feel like there's so many different avenues, such as like potentially like create like a clothing brand, collaborate with friends with music. I'm very creative and like I like to like design stuff. Clearly love football and sports. I just think if I can do the things I love in any capacity, not even just to make money, then that's the plan. I can't remember what it's called, but I did something for one of the after movies where I've had to go in a room where there's like 100 cameras like this and they're like bent around me, and there's like a booklet the guy on the other side has, and there'll be like 100 different facial expressions, and he's describing to me the facial expression I have to pull. So he'll be like, number one is just straight face. So I go like this, and then every camera takes a picture from like every angle of my face. And he'll be like, number two is like a very subtle smile. So I do like the most subtle smile, and they take 100 pictures. And number three is a bit more of a smile until you've done almost every facial expression. After that, they're like, okay, cool, if you die or God forbid anything happens, we now have the ability to basically make your face act.
Oh my God.
And obviously in the contract there's a lot of stuff protecting you, so they can't use it unless they really have to, and they can't use it for anything. But bro, they've got me now. Like they've got me on it. The technology today is insane.
So like, I don't know, she's a baddie, she's a 10 out of 10. Like, when they do like the sex scenes, they really do it. Oh my God.
Do they do that? No. It's a valid question. It's a valid question. Are the sex scenes real?
Is it real?
No.
They're not?
No.
I don't give a shit.
I think it was Samuel L. Jackson, although I can't think of the sex scene he's in, but someone related to me, apparently it was him, might be someone else, but I hope the story is true. He's got a sex scene coming up and he doesn't really know the girl he's doing it with, and she comes in and he's like, listen, I just wanted to say before our scene, if I get excited like downstairs, I apologise. And if I don't get excited downstairs, I apologise. Because you can't win. You know what I mean? You can't win. You're embarrassed because you do, you're embarrassed because you don't. But I think it's one of them things where you turn up on set, all of the crew members are there, bald guys, scratching their heads, they just want to wait for lunch in 45 minutes. And then you've got to do this thing that to use, like you worked up there, you know, nerves, and it's such a big deal. And then they're like action and the guys are like on their phone, no one cares. You're like, oh, this is just like any other scene.
If you've got a major role, what are the sacrifices you have to make to fulfill that role? Like you've seen like the 300, they'll go into like a strength and conditioning camp.
We were talking about Christian Bale earlier. I think it's the mechanic. Have you seen that?
No.
He's known for having the most maddest physical transformations, and from how big he is in Dark Knight, in this film The Mechanic, bro, he's got insomnia, he don't eat. This guy is like so frail and skinny and like nothing, and he's known for being so disciplined and mad extreme with his like physical changes, with the, you know, physical transformations. I've got a film coming out mid-September called The Woman King with Viola Davis, John Boyega, which I'm so gassed, so excited for people to see. And almost everyone in it does a lot of like combat, like fighting. My character doesn't, so you
didn't have to scrap me.
And it's a lot of like females who are like doing the maddest like martial arts training. It's about like an all-female army in Africa. And I want to say a lot about it, but I don't want to.
You're not allowed to.
I'm so gassed for people to see this one.
You want to become an actor? First things first. Go and get yourself a mate. Once you've got yourself a mate, go get yourself a monologue. Once you've got your monologue, practice. Go for the auditions. Get shut down 1,000 times, but the one that you get through might be the one that's your first foot in the door. After that, you're halfway there.
Top left or top right?
Top left, please. Oh my!
Holy
you got it.
Shit.
You're the talent, I'm just the host, right?
We all need an exit plan.
Let's get it cracking, bruv.
This guy is not.
Let's get it cracking, bruv.
Let's get it cracking, bro. Let's get it cracking, bro. Get that one out the onion.
Next one, please, Mo.
Pick it out.
When did you become sane? Onions for tears on set, please.
Give me some onions with that.
We need the artist to start crying. Can we get some onions on set, please?
Hey, Morgs, they're in my head, man.
Fake blood.
Keep going, man. Keep going.
Catch up. Catch up.
I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain.
Yeah?
Can take.
This is what happens. This is what happens. Do you know what I was told? Never meet your heroes. Yeah? In the films he's sick. In real life, this is what he's on. Yeah? Yeah? The acting's done now. The acting's done now. Hey, the acting's done now. When the cameras are off. Hey, the cameras are off now. Yeah? You don't need to pretend to be that guy. You're this guy. You're this guy.
Holy shit.
Charge me up.
When they miss, they miss. When they hit, they hit.
7, 7, 2, 10 speed.
Yo. Aye. Oyster.
Chill, man. I'm doing a shoot. I'm under 16 anyway.
I don't give a shit.
Hey,
Hey.
the word I've chosen is admire.
Yeah.
That's your West Ham ring, yeah?
That's the West Ham ring. Ironically, I got it done in LA. I'm a West Ham fan from like, I guess like 4 or 5 years old. No one in my school cares, no one in my family cares for football at all, but everyone in school used to love it. My best friend was a West Ham fan. And we had some neighbours with season tickets like 2 doors down. So you know what they say, you don't pick your club picks you. And then from there, yeah, West Ham, we've had a great season.
Who's your favourite player then?
It's Declan. It's gotta be Declan. I've chatted to Declan a fair bit on WhatsApp. I've never met him. He came to that final for you lot one time, innit?
Ken Carter.
What a guy he is as well, man. What a guy. Not just on the pitch, but off the pitch. But also, bro, like, he's gonna be one of the best in the world. He actually, like, I've been saying this for people have been laughing at me. I'm saying, like, bro, no, you don't understand until you watch him week in, week out how good he actually is.
I'm just trying to figure out why you've been even a Don supporter.
So obviously back in the day we used to listen to like Don Strapsy and like Drew Blue.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? So we've known of that fan, and it was one that I think just it feels like ages that someone was just like, oh, you know Don Strapsy's got a football team. Oh, mad. Watch a couple of videos, we're laughing, like we're finding this is funny. Like I feel like now with Netflix and stuff, you don't get stuff that drops weekly, and there's something about that weekly drop to look forward to, and like you sit down with your friends, what you do? Oh, there's a new Don's episode. Like, bro, it's actually became like a fundamental part of like our like weekly TV content, just the content you absorb, and that's not just because of like football, and we all love football and that, but the way you lot have such like a brotherly, like natural dynamic where you can tell you've known each other so long, but you still have the like trajectory to like get to where you want to go playing football. That's like what we want to do. That's why we've like, you know, M-Boys, you lot have definitely set levels and shown people that they can do it. And bro, we just watched that, and if I'm being so real with myself, the reason I watch the Dons is because we're like, oh, I want to do that.
Admire. Next word. You brought your buddy along. Let's see if you two can work together to get past me.
Let's find out. Don't get found out. So far, I don't know which one's the fraud.
Bomber! Oh, my name's Hero. Fake slap. Go. Ding dong, look!
See? See what I mean? He's lost his will to fight. I'm in the skipper.
Look, last one of the day, man.
Last one of the day, I got a bus to catch, G.
Last one of the day, I got a bus to catch. Sorry, bro.
Alright, round done. Round done. Honey. What? What did you say? Geek. Why did you say honey?
What's that smell?
Yeah, I was smelling that too.
Geek. Stop, man. Stop.
Smell
Watch out, your shadow.
You need to stop. You need to stop that.
Shadows in the photo.
Surely, like being on Harry Potter, that's like top end, right?
Yeah.
Because you know, like that's Premier League, right?
I kind of started a bit high there actually.
That is
because
Premiership, Champions League. In fact, I'm taking the piss. I might even say World Cup.
It might. It's in its own. It is.
That is World Cup, surely.
It is. I think like I've done it.
Books in the Bible.
Mad. He said sold more books in the Bible. That's insane. Yeah, Harry Potter. I've done pub quizzes where they've said questions like, "What's the biggest British film franchise?" or something like that. I think it is definitely up there. So I'm so blessed that I like started with that. So one thing I'd ask you is like, how do you feel that your nervousness or your mental states change through like playing football and being in goal? That's a big responsibility too. Like, you must still get nervous at times.
I used to get so scared before games, yeah, that I used to have to get myself angry to a point where my nerves would disappear. So I would have to change being scared with being angry. But then what I realised is if your arousal is too high, you have no control over what you're doing. So if I go in for a tackle, I'm going in angry. I'm not going in focused. So I had to. Was that you? Yeah,
I was gonna make that same joke, bro. I was gonna make the same joke, but I'm older. I'm older than that. I'm bigger than that. It would be weird to not feel. I feel like if I was to go to like a premiere or something, you're about to see loads of people or do like a big interview or speak in front of a big light. If I weren't nervous, that'd be even more weird. It's about harnessing your fear, innit? Even though it's not really like whether it's fear or scared or nerves, whatever word you use. You're conscious that you have an opportunity here to do well or do badly. And the fact you're nervous or feel whatever shows you're aware of the consciousness of the value of this moment. So yeah, man, I feel like it's always good to have a little bit of that.
I read one thing by Albert Einstein, and it was 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4, 3 + 3 = 7, 4 + 4 = 8, 5 + 5 = 10, 6 + 6 = 12, 7 + 7
He meant 3 + 3 = 6. He said 3 + 3 = 7 in there somewhere.
There you go. You've just proven my point.
Go on.
Most people will always point out the thing you've done wrong,
Yeah.
rather than all the good things that I've done right.
Yeah.
So it was easy for me to. You heard 1 and 2 was fine. Second I said 3, you picked up 3. When I said 4, 5 and 6.
Yeah, word. I've seen that meme as well.
Do you understand?
Still. I've seen that thing as well.
That's what happens. I'm not worried about what you think about me. I'm worried about going to that level, and that means coming out of my comfort zone. So guess what? 3 + 3 does = 7, my friend.
I'm fucking scared.
Because I said it. And correct me if we're talking.
He's gonna start doing this thing where he starts to do the banter and he's gonna like drive a wedge between us and then he's gonna start like. But it's alright though.
Because we are getting to the last
Okay,
letter, so
cool.
I'm making sure that you're aware what happened.
Oh, beautiful, lovely.
Because
I'm ready.
I don't want to be known as the person that intimidates childhood sweethearts. You know, like, you are seen as the lover guy. I don't need to be seen as a bully. I need to be a friend.
Alright, bro. Alright, friend. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready, man. I'm excited.
Right, ease up, mate.
I'm here
So
for
you
it.
don't have to look. What are you showing the West Ham ring for?
What are you?
What are you trying to show off the West Ham ring for? You alright? It's alright, mate.
I want a fixture.
So what you're saying on the last challenge of the day, you want a fixture against the Dons?
We want an M-Boys SC Dons fixture.
Cool.
I don't even want that right now, but we need to get everyone there on time and stuff first.
When we're ready,
I'm ready.
alright.
You ain't gonna win.
And what I want is you lose your role in that mud pile. It's about what you want. Do you want it or not?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah? Fantastic.
That's what.
Keep that ball.
That is what.
Sick of it.
No, that's the worst thing I've seen all day. Yeah.
Hurry up, then.
Really, really bad.
Yeah. Talk. I'm a leg. There we go. This is it. Wait, George. This is it. You're rolling.
Holy shit.
I get another one. You can't have the last one. I get one more.
Are you rolling?
One more. Fast.
Big G, be real. We're out. A hero. Go and do it. Hero. I can be your hero.
I swear I said you have to do it how I do it.
I can get nowhere. This is it. What, you want to give him what?
Go on, he's saying, no, wait, this will save him. This will save him.
What,
Give him
you want
that.
to-
Wait, give him that. Give him that at least. Give him that at least.
cool.
Like, give him a chance to save himself.
Brother.
But yours was out.
Hold what you've done today and feel embarrassed, bro.
Baby.
Listen, I'm a man of my word.
Stick to your word then.
This is terrible, bro.
This is not how you treat a guest, man.
Do we stop him? Do we stop him? He's gonna do it.
Respect it. I respect it. I respect it. I can be your hero, baby. He's not even dirty. What kind of nonsense? That's not even dirty. Hey, do it properly. Alright, no. Hey, Chris, bro. Hey, look, bro. That's what happens when they cheat.
Hey, it's been a pleasure.
All I'm gonna say is, hero. But look at him trying to show off.
Hey, I already warned off the female viewers. I already told them we don't want them.
Look it off.
I already told the Instagram models we don't want them.
Before you go, only by completing the challenge do you get one of these. A Be Real medal. I don't want to touch you, you're a mess.
Appreciate you, G.
No, those are the 4 key words that stand for what I believe in: resilience, excellence, accountability, and leadership.
Love for that, G. I enjoyed myself today. And I'm gonna go home and have a shower. Love.
Hey, come on!